My name is Kat, and I am the Marketing and BD Associate at 𝘔𝘐𝘚𝘐𝘐𝘕. Coffee. No breakfast. Both. It depends, because I love to travel, but I also like to go out on the town. However, I do appreciate a cozy night in. I prefer small group gatherings, but I love partying. My comfort meal is rice and usually some sort of protein to go with it. I love cats and I have two. However, I do want dogs and I have no preference on cats versus dogs. If I had time, I would choose sports, but for now, I only have time at night, so I play games. My favorite musician is 𝘝𝘐𝘚𝘐𝘕, and actors and writers, I would say maybe, I don't really know. I don't really have any preferences. I like good movies and good songs.
Okay.
That's very hard to choose, but I would choose between Vienna and I have quite a few. Vienna, Amsterdam, Tokyo, and Ljubljana. I'm a fairly outgoing person. I tend to be a little bit shy and soft-spoken. However, I like to make sure that everyone is included, is happy, and can at least feel like they have a seat at the table. I grew up strictly Catholic. However, I do not practice the faith, and I am not religious. I believe that if you're a good person, that good things will happen, and that's all that you can do in life. For fun, I go to the beach, I ride the one wheel around town, go out to get some food and drinks with friends, and I also paint and play computer games. I'm very proud of where I've come in my career and the group of friends and support system that I have behind me, and that's the most precious thing in my life right now. I had to learn a lot of lessons the hard way. So that's hard to answer that question. How to trust people, how to make sure that the people that you surround yourself with have your best interests in heart as well as theirs. That money isn't everything, status is nothing, and that it just yeah. Okay. Something that most people wouldn't guess about me is that I have a very diverse history in my occupations, that I've owned a plant business, a travel agency, that I can cook, and that my actual passion is in cooking and the restaurant industry. I hate having to put my foot down when it comes to getting things done with a group of people, because it means that I have to sometimes be mean, and I don't like being mean. I'm working on being a more active person in general when it comes to planning, being like initiating activities, whether it's like in work or in my personal life, reaching out to people and keeping up relations and communications with the people that I care about. The advice that I would give to my younger self is to keep on pushing in the direction that I chose to push in initially, rather than listening to other influences. So just keep on going, and you know the right way for yourself. I would continue working in a restaurant, and I would probably be cooking in the kitchen, preferably as either sous chef or some sort of lead, where I can be as creative as I want to and cook the dishes that I want to cook. Be kind. Okay. The average day at 𝘔𝘐𝘚𝘐𝘐𝘕 looks like opening my emails, going through everything, making sure that I responded and am caught up for the day. Then we hop on to our stand-up meetings where we just discuss what is getting done and what we need to do for the week, as well as our goals. And then we all go our ways and just start working. So I help to create marketing campaigns, BD strategy, and work with the DevRel team to also create DevRel/marketing campaigns. What inspires me to be part of the 𝘔𝘐𝘚𝘐𝘐𝘕 team is seeing this new technology being conceptualized and produced into a real product that can be used, and just being able to be part of the marketing directive and the overall growth of the project is something that pushes me forward every day in this team. My Web3 journey started a very long time ago. My brother was one of the first Bitcoin miners back in 2010, so we always kept up with what's going on in Bitcoin, especially because he was someone who played World of Warcraft a lot, so we would always just talk about Bitcoin and the exchanges of weapons and everything that you could do on World of Warcraft. Later in 2017, I got involved in the market, started trading, and then in 2021, I started going to crypto events and kind of started seeing how much this community has developed and how much this industry is growing. And I started talking to different booth representatives, and I fell upon Metis at ETH Denver and just kind of started getting involved in events, side events, and eventually I was reached out to kind of help with an event in Amsterdam. That was the first Metis Fest, and I was just going around helping with merch, registration, and making sure that the show was on following the timeline. And then later on, I was approached and asked if I could join the team officially as the events associate.